What's up, it's your boy Damien Dupee, your number one off-market land specialist. Hyper focus on them infill lots. You are now tuned into the We Are Land Specialists YouTube channel, where I'm your host Damien Dupee, and this channel is all about finding vacant land, flipping vacant land, assigning vacant land. So if there's something you're interested in that vacant land, you're in the right place. All right. So today I'm going to be talking about a very, very special topic. And it's about how to maximize land business profits. Ha! You may be asking, how do I maximize land business profits? And listen, I'm going to share all that with you. No worries. Listen, sit tight, sit back. If you would consider subscribing to my channel, like, comment, share, I would greatly appreciate you. Thank you in advance. All right, so let's jump right in. Let's just say you got a land deal and you want to maximize the profits, okay? There's several different ways you can do this. However, I'm going to share with you my favorite way first, okay? And this works in my market, which is Charlotte, North Carolina. I don't know if it works in your market, but I can tell you how to find out if it works in your market. If you just sit tight, I got you covered. No worries. All right. So the first one is flat fee on the MLS. You may be asking, what is a flat fee and what is the MLS? I'll break that down for you. Flat fee is where you only pay a flat fee, let's just say $200 to list a property. However, you do have to compensate a buyer, which is called a buyer's compensation. So you typically would get a flat fee in the Carolinas for about 150 to 300 bucks, and you usually will offer some compensation, maybe 2% of sales price, maybe a flat fee on the sales price, maybe $1,000 if an agent brings you a buyer. But by far, this strategy is one of my favorites. One, because all you have to do is pay the flat fee, which is usually $150, $200. And guess what happens? This realtor or broker puts your property on the market, and if you price it right, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Okay, so what that look like is like in the Charlotte market. I have 5 lots that I'm getting ready to list today with a flat fee broker. I have these lots under contract for $70,000. I think I can move these lots for north of 100. I underwrote it at 139, but I could be kind of aggressive in my pricing, so let's just call it 100. Okay, I sent it out to my buyers list. I didn't get that many hits. However, the way I want to maximize these profits was putting it on the MLS, which allows buyers to come to me and I can basically counter them back, accept or reject. Okay. All right. So my second favorite way to maximize profits is to take the lot down, meaning to personally buy it yourself and add some type of value to the lot. So let me give you an example. If you have a half an acre lot that has, let's just call it 200 feet of frontage, and by right, you can subdivide this lot into 4 lots. Let's just say you're buying this half an acre lot, let's just call it 50,000. Okay. And let's just say when you subdivide these lots, you can sell each lot for 40,000. Okay. So basically, what you will have to do, and this is how you can add profits to your land business, is buy this lot for 50,000. You would engage a surveyor. Okay, a surveyor is someone who surveys lots, and they have the authority to subdivide lots, do minor subdivisions and or major subdivisions. Basically, you want to run it to the surveyor and say, hey, sir, I would like to subdivide this lot into 4 lots. I need 4 new addresses. How long will this take? They typically will say it's going to take 30 to 45 days, and it might cost you $1,500, maybe $1,000 for the survey and $500. Let's just call it $1,500. So with that being said, you stay within a minor subdivision, because a minor subdivision is mainly, I think, 4 lots and under. You was able to get the deeds recorded, and you was able to sell each lot for 40, which will be $160,000. All right. So let's do the math here. 160 minus 50. All right. And let's minus 1,500 for the survey. And let's just minus another 3,000 for closing. All right. So this is $105,500. That is how you maximize profits with land deals. Another way you can maximize profit with land deals is you can list your property. First, you have to buy the property, then you can list it on auction sites. Let me give you an example. Auction site is basically a site that auctions off properties to the highest bidders. There's tons of them that any and everybody can list their property with. Okay. Yes, you do pay a fee. Sometimes they have it where the buyer pays the fee, but you just got to read the fine print and just make sure. But that's another way. I have not tried this strategy yet. I do want to try that strategy, but I do think that it can help you maximize profits, especially if you get people who are overbidding from a computer. So that's my 3 top ways to maximize profits flipping land. Let me ask you, do you have any strategies that you could share with us? Tell us how to maximize profits flipping land? Maybe you do. If you do, hey, drop it down low. Thank you so much for your time and consideration. I salute you. It has been a pleasure serving this community. Thank you and thank you.